Don't they look beautiful, parents? What an honor to celebrate with this amazing class of 2022 at East Nashville Magnet High School, y'all. Give yourselves a hand one more time, young people. As we begin tonight, I definitely want to honor several people and individuals as we begin. First, want to recognize Ms. Christian Buggs, our school board chair. East Nashville Magnet High School's executive director, Dr. Sean Turner. Police Chief John Drake. Executive Director Chris Kelly. Executive Director Priscilla Cole. And I absolutely have to recognize my amazing Dean of Instruction, Miss Anita Corder. Our guidance clerk, Miss Lucy Skaggs. And last but certainly not least, I want to introduce my staff, starting with my assistant principals. You know, when I first started at East, I was the only doctor on our entire staff, but we have several now. So first we have Dr. Jackie Freeman, Dr. Michael Pratt, and Dr. Daynette Warren, our senior principal. I also want to recognize my amazing teachers that are here tonight. They're in the back right behind the students. They do an amazing job with our kids every single day under challenging circumstances at times. And so I want to applaud them for all of their efforts. So our amazing staff in the back. Any other educators that are here tonight? If you would please stand, we want to honor you as well. Any other educators in the building tonight, we want to honor you as well. I also want to take a minute to honor our healthcare workers, our military, as well as our first responders. So if you're in the building, please stand to be recognized as well. And then last but not least, you know, families, you know, I have 4 kids of my own, so I know what it's like to go 12 long years of school waiting for this day. So students, join me in applauding your families for all of the sacrifices that they have made for you. Again, welcome everyone to the commencement ceremonies for the graduating class of 2022 at East Nashville Magnet High School. At this time, we have several folks who will be coming to speak to you. First, we have Giselle Ventura, who will come with the Pledge of Allegiance. Following her, it will be Amarian Ford with a moment of remembrance, and then a musical selection by our band.
Please join me and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone can take a seat. Good evening. My name is Amarion Ford, and I will be reading a poem I wrote for my teammate, friend, Lamonte Shute Jr. Even though he isn't here, his life will be continued on. He is not gone, far in our hearts he lingers on. His smile, his laugh, his special ways were comforting from day to day. You'll feel his presence in the breeze that dances gently through the trees, and it's his face that you will see when you're in need of company. And any time you can recall the love you shared, you saved it all. And in time, more than anything, you will find peace and remember Lamonte. Thank you. Now our band will play a song in Lamonte's memory.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask for Lamonte Shute's mom to join me on the stage, please. Families, for those of you who don't know, we lost a very special person that was part of our East Side community earlier this year. Lamonte Shute was an amazing student, a beautiful smile, one of our football players, member of our football team that was the first football team to make it to play for a state championship in East Nashville Magnet School history. When I tell you we are still heartbroken by his loss, but one thing that we promised his family is that we were going to celebrate him, we were not going to forget him, we were going to memorialize him, and we were going to absolutely make sure that on graduation day that his name was mentioned, remembered, loved, and cherished. So Mom, we want to give you this shirt. On the back it says, "Long live number 55. Also, you will notice he is sitting out there. Ooh, excuse me. He is sitting out there with our graduates tonight. Lamonte, we love you. We know you are here with us, and we are celebrating you tonight along with this amazing class of 2022. That was hard, y'all. That was hard. At this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Abdul Carter Abdi to come with reflections on the class of 2022.
What's good, everyone? How y'all doing? Welcome all friends, family, and faculty. My name is Abdul Carter Abdi, and I'm honored to stand here this evening talking to the class of 2022. We did it, y'all. It's been a long journey since 2009, but here we are. Before I start this commencement speech, though, I'd like to give a shout out to my lovely parents over there. Thank you for raising me to the young man I am today. All right. The past 4 years have been some of the best years of my life for sure. Most of us came to East Magnet not knowing what to expect, trying to make a name for ourselves in high school, all while staying true to ourselves. One thing I love about our class, though, is how driven we are. During our freshman year, we had a career fair. It gave us a glimpse at our futures and brought to light all the countless routes we will take in life. Today, many of our classmates have started their businesses. Some do hair, makeup, lashes, etc. Some have already graduated from barber school. Shout out Ra. And some have become exceptional photographers. We have future entrepreneurs, doctors, engineers, and scientists in this room today. This is Black excellence. Also, let's not forget our athletes who shine this year like never before, going to state and winning it in multiple occasions. Congratulations, class of 2022. Give it a round of applause to the class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Abdi. Next, it is an absolute honor to recognize our top scholars for the class of 2022. First, you will hear from our salutatorian, Miss Alana Thompson. She will be followed by our valedictorian, Miss Mariana Hughes.
Good evening. To begin, I would like to thank everyone, including our teachers, family members, and friends for being present tonight and throughout our entire high school experience. We could not have done this without you. To my fellow classmates, we can truthfully say our high school experience was like no class before us. Sophomore year ended abruptly, first because of the tornado, then because of COVID-19. At that time, we had no idea we would not return to school for a whole year. Our daily interactions with peers we all took for granted were suddenly taken away. Athletic events and other extracurricular activities completely stopped or became limited. Our traditional face-to-face learning, in-school learning, was replaced by virtual Teams meetings at home. Without warning, our high school experience was put on pause. Thankfully, by senior year, we were able to press play and return to our normal high school journey. In October, we celebrated homecoming week for the first time in 2 years and participated in a semi-virtual pep rally. In November, our football team competed in the state championship in Chattanooga, making it past regions for the first time in school history. In early February, we brought anything but a backpack day to school for coming home week and finally experienced a school-wide pep rally outside. And near the end of February, 2 of our class of 2022 wrestlers placed second and third in the state championship. Following up in March, our boys basketball team brought home the gold ball, becoming state champions for the first time in school history. In January, our class experienced a different reason to pause with the passing of our fellow classmate, Lamonte Shoup. As a class, we will always remember him being the person who made us smile and boosted our spirits. His legacy as a phenomenal student, athlete, and friend will forever live on within all of us. During both good and bad times, our class remained one. Whether we were at home or at school, we remained a family. We continued supporting each other, encouraging each other, and loving each other no matter what. Above all else, we never forgot to have fun. Class of 2022, my hope is that when we look back on our 4 years of high school, we will think about how much fun we had together. And as we move forward into our futures, I hope we all continue having fun and making the best of life. If COVID-19 taught us anything, it's that life is too short and can be paused or stopped at any moment. Don't take the simple things for granted and enjoy every moment. Right now, I encourage you to enjoy this monumental moment in our lives. We achieved a goal we have been waiting on for a long time with hard work, dedication, and consistency. Most of us have been together since middle school, and watching you all grow over the past years have been amazing. Looking back at our past 4 years, we created many memories that I wouldn't want to create with anyone else. Our junior year might have been taken away from us, but we most definitely made up for it. Even with everything we've been through, the setbacks and the troubles, we made it. If I could rewind time and go back and relive the past 4 years, I would, but instead I'll keep replaying all the moments we shared as a class of 2022 family in my head. Thank you for listening, and long live Lamonte Shoup.
Good evening, beautiful kings and queens. It is an honor to be standing before you on such a wonderful evening. First and foremost, I would like to thank my Heavenly Father, for without him, I would not be standing before you as a conqueror of all the adversaries that I have faced thus far. I also would like to give all glory to him for blessing me with such a beautiful and enormous village of individuals that love me and encourage me to let my light shine bright. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you to my siblings, my beautiful new nephews and nieces, my beautiful band family, my school family, my teammates. Thank you. I can say it has been a great joy being a part of each and every extracurricular activity that I have partaken in. But now I want to share with you a poem that I wrote. And keep in mind, I'm no poet, but I would like to share some things with you. It is called Peace Is to Know You. From age 13 to now, the points of view seem to be new, but you must understand with each range of view, there seems to be a new you. Peace is to know you. Since the clock struck 1, love has been patient and kind. Through the rhythm of time, you seem to forget that line, but lest I remind you, let your light so shine. Peace is to know you. Since the clock struck 2, faith has been the riddle in the middle, reaching into the past to at last point you to the greener grass. But with every pitter or pat, you mustn't forget, that's the backbone, the hack to the sack. Peace is to know you. Since the clock struck 3, listening has been the thorn in your side, the tear that you hide. Do you not know that such pride coincides with being disqualified? Peace is to know you. Since the clock struck 4, obedience has been the strange glare in a wooden stare that is the nair to your hair, for faith without works is dead. Peace is to know you. Since the clock struck 5, self-discipline, the punch of the brunch, has helped you triumph the great thump of a stump. Peace is to know you. Now finally the clock has struck 6, as faith is to love, faith is to listening, listening is to obedience, and obedience is to self-discipline. I encourage you to allow such components of a composition lead you to true fruition. This poem is just to tell you that in life you will succeed, you will fail, you will cry, you will sing praises of joy, you will walk, you will run, you will stumble, and you may fall. But always stand tall in who you are and who you are becoming. Know that you are kings and queens. Know that you are beautiful, handsome, different, unique, and bright. There is no other like you. So make it your business to be the best version of yourself. Be an illustration, not a duplication. Be a light, not a torch. Be different, not the common. Love, don't hate. Have faith, don't doubt. Listen with purpose of hearing, not with the purpose of responding. Be obediently humble, not proudly stubborn. Have self-control, don't be controlled by self. It is not easy being different. That's why the old saying says pressure creates diamonds. In essence, when becoming your true self, through the revelation of the molding true light, you will have trials and tribulations, but be patient with yourself and let your light shine with this beautiful world. Remember this too, truth brings freedom, and limitation due to secrecy leads to bondage. I love y'all, and to our loved ones that are not here with us today, know that there's a definite love that will forever clothe them in peace and light. Also, for those of you who've been wondering where I will be attending this coming fall, it will be Vanderbilt University. Thank you.
Each year at graduation, we recognize a few very special people with awards. So next you're going to hear from Dr. Warren and Dr. Pratt, followed by Mr. Freeman with the introduction of our speaker.
Good evening. We have a long tradition at East of recognizing a senior during the commencement ceremony who embodies the qualities and excellence of an East Eagle. Like an eagle, this student rises to the top, going above and beyond, not only in their academic pursuits, but also in their daily positive interactions with students and staff. The student receiving this award is a model for our school community, and we are so very thankful to have had the opportunity to not only teach this student, but to also learn from them. I am so very proud to present Mr. Abdul Qadir Abdi with the 2022 East Eagle Award. Please stand to be recognized.
Good evening, good evening. Hey, the 2022 class has identified one teacher who embodies everything at East Nashville Magnet High School and has been the most impactful for the students throughout the 4 years. It is my pleasure to acknowledge Dr. Essence Pryor. Please stand, Ms. Pryor. Phenomenal person.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, our keynote speaker for this evening really does not need an introduction. He's a graduate and favorite son of East Nashville Magnet High School and the most beloved and personable police chief in the history of the Metro Nashville Police Department. I present to you, Chief John Drake.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm excited to be here with you tonight. To the families, to the East administration and faculty, although this is a very happy occasion, I have to give a little tribute or saying for the incident yesterday in Texas. It's very sad to me being a parent and a grandparent of a 4-year-old that we send our kids to school knowing that such tragedies can happen. My thoughts and prayers go out to the 19 students and the 2 teachers during this tragic incident. Let's commit ourselves tonight to a lifetime of protecting and caring for one another. Class of 2022, congratulations, you've made it to the finish line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Enjoy, because this is your day. You have earned it. You can use the last 12 years to go out and make the world a better place. When you think about it, that's our mission in life. As you leave your high school years and move forward, build your life the right way. Listen to advice from persons you trust. Do as you have been taught, and you will be rewarded in the end. On this journey, some of you will go on to college, and some will start your pathway with jobs. I can remember my excitement at graduation, and then thinking a few weeks later it was time to get ready for football and for classes in college, and thinking about going through schoolwork all over again. Know that life is about challenges and overcoming fears. I remember when I graduated from this school, I was asked to do the invocation. And as a kid, I had this really bad speech impediment. And so I had a fear of speaking in front of people. And so I figured I'd get it right. I'd just take the invocation, I would write it on an index card, put it in my cap, and I'll just recite it. But I had a oil in my hair from a moisturizer from a curly hairdo that I was wearing. And so as I took the cap off and I looked down, it was all smudged up and I couldn't read anything. But I said the prayer anyway, and no one knew any different. In my world and in yours, you will be measured by what I call defining moments. In other words, how you approach your challenges will define who you are. Be your best at the worst and darkest moment. First and foremost, have courage, not just physically, but moral courage as well. Stand up for what you believe in and fight for it. The power of hope, and don't quit. Second, have self-motivation and drive. I used to listen to a radio show here in Nashville, and the pastor would always say, listen to the medicine in the message. And he would say, God's will for you is good. It's up to you to do the rest. To me, that was a profound statement, because to me it felt that whatever you wanted in life, whatever you wanted to do, you could achieve that if you put your mind to it and did it. Your will to succeed will be measured by your heart and how motivated you are. Have integrity even when no one's listening or watching. Be a listener and a good communicator. This will help you in your personal and professional lives. You can't win every battle, but you can learn something from every conversation. On this journey, respect people and those less fortunate than you. I challenge you to become leaders in your own way. Remember that people favor underdogs but follow top dogs. Fight for the few underdogs anyway. Give the world the best you have. And although you may get kicked in the teeth, give the world the best you have anyway. To be excellent, strive for perfection, knowing that perfection is unattainable, but in doing so, you will become excellent. Enjoy life. You're about to approach the best years of your life, and this is key. In this journey, be yourself. Be known for who you are, what you stand for, and how you help others. And something that I tell my staff that I truly believe in, no one ever said it would be easy, but they did say it would be worth it. To the best of the class of 22, congratulations, and I wish you the best. Thank you.
Chief Drake, we just want to, on behalf of the class of 2022, our faculty, our administration, we want to present you with this small token for sharing your time and your wisdom with us tonight.
Thank you so much.
About that time. At this time, I would like to ask Ms. Christian Buggs, our school board chair, to join us here at the podium. Ms. Buggs, the records of these students have been duly examined and found to be in accordance with the laws of the great state of Tennessee and the policies of the Metropolitan Nashville Public School System. I am proud to recommend the class of 2022 of East Nashville Magnet IB World School for graduation. I certify that each graduate has completed all the requirements necessary to receive a high school diploma with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges bestowed upon each graduate.
On behalf of the Metropolitan Nashville Board of Education, it is my honor to certify this graduation process and the awarding of high school diplomas to the East Nashville Magnet High School graduates of 2022. I further attest the students receiving these diplomas tonight have met or exceeded all graduation requirements mandated by the Metro Nashville Public Schools and the State of Tennessee Department of Education. The Board of Education congratulates these students and their families. It has been an honor to have you in our schools, and we wish you each the very best in your future endeavors. Congratulations, graduates.
Well, graduates, the time has arrived. I want you to know how proud I am of each and every one of you. Platform guests, if you will join me as I present our graduates at East Nashville Magnet High School. I tell you guys every single morning and every single afternoon and every time that I get on the intercom, I love you and I believe in you, and we're moving one step closer to graduation. Guess what? We're at graduation now. I'm very proud of you guys. Miss Agby, Miss Shepherd, we're ready to receive our graduates.
Abdu Carter, Abdi. Chazelle Shamar Adkins. Anaya Kine Alderson. Khalito DeMarco Archibald. Raven Dion Avant. Jasmine Renee Bagby. James Antonio Battle Jr. Rami Danielle Munoz Beckley. Adrian Omari Blacksmith. Kelly Tamia Bluing. Darren Bolijak Jr. Natalie Elizabeth Bond. Brandon Isaiah Boyd. Raunaya Monet Braxton. Damari Allen Brooks. Alyssa Nicole Brown. Elijah Richard Brown.
Nishay Bryant. Renaya Latrice Buchanan. Jerry Tyrone Campbell. Anisha Jashay Cash. Tyrell DeMonte Catlett. Aaliyah Darlene Chandler. Cullen Cleves. Cameron Malik Cockrell. Asia Tiana Comer. Jayla Imani Daniels. Deasia Marquisha Davis. Jamisha Antoinette Davis. Lynn Quinton Markel Davis. Spencer Keyshawn Davis. Quaz Kevon Donald. Cameron Lamar Donaldson. Kennedy Lee Donaldson. Cheyenne Nevaeh Doss. Sophie Maria Dunn. Sydney Alexandria Elliott. Michael Dante Ezel Jr. Micaiah Dantiana Ezel. Korea Ann Fairs. Taylon Coleman Fletcher. Amarion Martise Ford. Kayla Danielle Gardner. Maya Danielle Gatewood. Sanaya Amani Lore. Jaime Gonzalez Lainez Jr. Amani Maria Harris. Jada LaJoy Albrenay Harris. Jaya Sherelle Harris. Marshanice Demaya Harris. Micaiah Nishay Hassel. Denasia Siobhan Hill. Lamera Amani Holder. Shatira Monet Ariana Holt. Brianna Jaquatori Howard. Italia Jamae Hughes. Mariana Latasia Hughes. Emarius Santez Hyde. Joshua Malik Ivory. Lanija Lizvera Jackson. Isis Haley James. Andre Lamont Johnson. Danicia Jamise Johnson. Maya Elena Johnson. Nia Felicia Johnson. Atasia Yvette Jones. Samaria Sanforay Jones. Madison Joy Jones. Stephon Javante Jones. Shanquita Brichet Jordan. Ayana Iman Kennard. Vernon Edward Kennard. Zoe Brianna Calusi. Renee Samuel Lainez Polanco. Michaelin Monet Love. Alexis Nicole Luster. Micaiah Janae Maddox. Lynette Danae McGee. Gabrielle Simone Majors. Xavier Orlandis Majors. Eric Bernard Mallard Jr. Derek Rashad Mallard. Raven Leona Mann. Roderick Liddell Manuel Jr. Damonique Dantanya Martin. Deontay Jayshawn Massey. Ever Vicente Matias Risen. Cody Jackson Mayfield. Jada Lene McClain. Nakiria Renee McLean. Jania Chantel McNeil. Sydney Lee Merrill. Stamarian Isaiah Midget. Grayson Paige Miller. Robert LaShawn Mitchell Jr. Devontae Raekwon Moore. Gil Saul Morales Irizarry. Alexis Montoya Murphy. Trinity Sierra Neal. Jelena Ardette New. Kanaya Shamir Newborn. Osara Christina Orejo. Cayman Ryan Overton. Javon Malik Owens. Kaya Monet Page. Ernesto Martí Phillips Jr. Damaya Beyonce Pierce. Gilan Destiny Prophet. Lanasia Amaya Monet Reese. Jasmine Samantha Refugee. Samari Rayvon Renwick. Zechariah Arnez Richardson. Nathan Antoine Scruggs Jr. Tasia Nisha Settles. Kendall Demaya Shannon. Anaya Monet Shepherd. Lamonte Mikhail Kenya Shute Jr. Christopher Antonio Smythe Jr. Christiana Renee Smythe. Allison Curtis Lynn Smith. Trinity Nayana Barnes. Diamond Alexis Stevenson. Joseph Michael Stewart. Valuela Swafford. Jared Alexander Taylor. Alana Ari Thompson. Nayana Dean Toles. Jalea Lamonche Transley. Demias Javon Trotter. Destiny Lene Trotter. Angel Lamonche Turner. Damon James Upchurch. Giselle Elizabeth Ventura. William Lee Wade III. Diamari Makai Wade. Jakaya Lanice Walden. Horace Watson III. Damon Orlandis Webb Jr. Christopher George Webster. Adrian Omega Wilkerson. Courtney Tremaine Williams II. Sinclair Gabriella Williams. Willie J. Wilson Jr. Tion Maurice Winton Jr. Imani Renee Walker. Kendrick Andre Woodard. Michael Edward Word.
All right. Class of 2022, please stand up. Using your left hand, please grab your tassel and move it to the left side. Family and friends, on behalf of the leadership at East Nashville IB World School and our amazing faculty and staff, it is my honor to present to you the 2002 graduating class of East Nashville Magnet High School. Congratulations. You may now process out.